Alrighty then, back once again, and the MT-09 is no longer. That didn't last very long, did it? And got a new bike. Literally just picked it up. I've only ridden around the corner to put a bit of fuel in it before I ride it home for the first time, so this will be my first time on the bike. And gone back in the way of sports bikes a bit. And here she is. Fireblade 2016, and I love it. I love the look of it. We've got a Acropovic exhaust on it. It's not real carbon fibre, but there you go, that'll probably get changed. It's got a few nice bits on it. Jillies, jowls, whatever you call those, levers. Nice. Yeah, it's in nice condition. It's got a quick shifter on it as well, which is a massive bonus, I think. And this is how it sounds. It sounds loud and nice. That's that. Let's see what it's like. I feel more at home just sitting on a sports bike. It's hard and aggressive, but yes, I prefer that. Got the old boy in the support car, and I can't just rip off home because he's the sat nav, and it's my first time using that. It's actually his Insta360, so I'm just praying that stays on that mirror. God, wow, those foot pegs are so much higher than the MT-09, which is obviously not a surprise, but it's just funny how different bikes are. Ooh. And we're away. Yeah, so full tank of fuel. Let's get going. Got 19,000 miles on the clock, so it's done a bit, but by no means a massive amount. Yeah, I don't know anything about this dash, to be fair, so that'll take a bit of figure it out. Oops, still getting used to that clutch. So anything with a loud exhaust, everyone can hear when you mess it up. Which has been my first ride on the bike, is probably going to happen a bit. Ooh, I'm sliding all over the place. I mean, like on the tank and the seat. Actually got pretty much brand new tyres on it by the look of it. Oh, it's nice to have the mirrors I can actually see in as well. That's great. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Ah, fight it. Don't want to sneeze inside this helmet. Thank God it's gone. Yeah. This feels like home. Got some people turning their heads. Obviously, big fan of Honda. Yeah, I've always wanted a Fireblade, to be fair. Back when I used to have the BMW, when I bought that bike, I was like this close to getting one of these. So it's nice to actually have this and see what that would have been like if I ended up going for it. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, they're both 1000cc sports bikes. I mean, the numbers are slightly different, but they're overall a very similar thing. Just can't believe how much quicker the revs pick up, because it's obviously inline 4 compared to the triple. I mean, that engine was torquey, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I've obviously not opened this up yet, but the revs pick up quick. Just seems real responsive. And I got one of these fancy doodads, what do you call them, the old stop someone knocking your front brake on the track, even though I'm on the road. Just a little extra in there, I suppose. Oh man, that sounds brilliant. I haven't even got out of first gear yet. Oh, and it's just brilliant weather as well. I think I probably will get wet at some point on the way back, but right now it's just actually warm. We're definitely in double digits right now, the temperature. The road is dry. Can't believe it. It's just happened in the last week or so, and it's all happened. I've like sold the MT-09. I've bought this literally like 2 days later. Fair play to Motorcycle Select in Hinckley. They cracked on and got that sorted real quick, so fair play to them. Oh, I just want to get out of these little town roads. Yeah, the quick shifter works, that's a bonus. It's got these really bizarre, might show a picture or something, but it's got these really bizarre, I couldn't tell what it was from the pictures when I looked at it online. It's like a little tiny camera on the front of the bike, and it's got one on the back as well by the number plate. So who knows how you get that to work, but I've never even seen that before. I need to get some tank grips though, because I am slipping and sliding. Oh, it feels good to be on a sports bike again. I have missed this. Yeah, anyway, about the MT-09, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed riding it. It was just great for wheeling about the place. But it just wasn't the bike for me. And I can't really say there's anything wrong with it. Nothing that I can, nothing bad I can actually say about the bike. Because objectively it was great. It just wasn't for me. I never felt like, I never looked at it and thought, yeah, that's my bike. I was just, I don't know, I think if you ride bikes, you know that if you don't love a bike, that is just not normal. You're meant to, park it up and look back at it when you're walking away from it, kind of thing. And I was barely even motivated to actually go out riding that much last year because of it. And like I say, that's not because it's a bad bike, because it's not. It just wasn't the bike for me. So I made the executive decision to save up a bit of cash and swap it out. Although to be fair, this bike was more or less the same price as the MT, because it's a few years older, but it's 1000cc, so it's a bit more expensive. They work out a very similar price. Oh, I need to get used to that clutch. I'm looking like a dick pulling away. God, that feels stable in the corner. Oh, that felt great. Hey, how about you stay there? Oh, I'm happy on this. I'm very happy on this. Now all I've got to hope is that everything's actually recording, particularly the audio, because I've winged it a bit today. I just kind of found an old audio recorder, found an old mic, chucked it together and kind of just hoping for the best. So yeah, we'll see what comes of that. Yeah, that quick shift is smooth actually, considering it's aftermarket. It doesn't feel it. I've seen it's quite a common aftermarket thing that a lot of people put on these bikes, so I guess they figured them out by now. Yeah, a lot of people say how smooth this bike is, and I can see why they go on about it now. It is so smooth. Everything just works perfect. God, it's got just ridiculous torque. That's 6th gear. I mean, you can never tell on the video, but I can feel that pulling. Yes, I've got a super bike and I've got to ride at car speeds. Oh man, the temptation. Oh, I can resist. Let's get the late later and just let him pass. I'll catch him up again. Yeah, I'll let him go a couple of cars. Oh crikey, I do not know where I'm going. I messed up by dicking about and oh dear, the place is burned. Oh, this summer's going to be fun. Oh, I need to change that flashy thing, telling me to change gear too early. Yeah, that power delivery is real smooth. I definitely feel like the BMW is just quite aggressive. You know, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just different. Yeah, I can definitely feel it more on my wrists, but that is only because I've not ridden a sports bike in a while. Also doesn't help that the tank is quite slippery, so I'm normally used to, you know, gripping the tank with my legs and just keeping my body weight up like that, but as I'm slipping a bit, I've got a bit of weight forward, so I just feel on that wrist a tiny bit, nothing bad. Not a huge amount. And I'll get used to it pretty quick. Hey, it's another sport bike rider. Considering how warm it and dry it is, there's like not many bikes out at all. Yeah, good. I got one finger braking back. I couldn't do that on the MT-09 because those brakes were not the most responsive in the world. This has got some lovely red, kind of here, some red braided brake lines, which look pretty nice. I'm half tempted to just keep these mirrors on, to be fair, because it is brilliant being able to see behind you. I didn't realise how much I missed it. As much as a bike does look a lot nicer when it's got no mirrors on, it does come with a cost, which is never too huge of a thing on the MT-09 because hey, there's a motorbike. How you doing, boys? What was I saying? Yeah, never too much of a problem with the mirrors on the MT-09 because you're so upright, you could look around, but this is like lean forward and it's a bit, definitely a lot more awkward to look over your shoulder. So far so good. Damn, it is a nice bike. There's a couple of little chips and what have you about, but that don't bother me. Oh, nasty bump. So yeah, we were looking at tickets for Bike for Life, which if you're not familiar, we actually did a video earlier on our channel. It's just like a massive ride out, and they raise a load of money for the air ambulance, which is always good. But yeah, it's a massive like motorbike festival, and they shut down like a big dual carriageway, and they get thousands of bikes on it. Yeah, it's a fun day out. It's obviously you can't ride particularly fast or anything because there's just bikes everywhere. Let's see what this thing can do then. audio's a bit much. Well, just chilling now for a bit then, by the look of it. I'm in 5th gear at 40 mile an hour and it's just comfy. It seems like perfectly balanced. There's not many bikes I've sat on that I can actually just sit upright on and I don't feel it pulling a little bit one way or the other. I'm glad I've got my earplugs in there because this bike is loud. I was surprised. Oh my god, it tips it. I've not actually had many corners in this ride yet. It just tips. I tip over a bit and it just drops down. This thing wants to lean.